Oh no. Secrets.
Welcome to Besties and Bubbles.
Cheers.
Cheers, Kimberly.
Mm.
Ooh, yum, yum, yum.
Mm.
So
Delicious.
I was thinking we should maybe have a little confession time.
Confession time. What do you want to confess?
Do I make you nervous?
Maybe.
Do you have something to confess?
I don't know. I think we probably all have something to confess.
True. But we do know a lot about each other.
We do.
But what I was thinking might be important for some people that follow us is I think we're often mistaken for younger than we are.
I mean, that's a nice thing.
It is a nice thing.
But yes.
It is a nice thing.
I would say 9.5 times out of 10.
Yes. So I thought we could share with our viewers that maybe they want to look younger or feel younger or whatever. So,
or even maybe they get mistaken as well.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure.
So,
I think there's very few people that just completely give up and go down without any kind of fight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But over the years, obviously, we color our hair.
Yeah. In fact, I don't even know how long. I mean, highlighting it, right? There's like different. I don't know what you do, but I highlight. I highlight all the time.
I get dark color over like what would be grays. Now, Irene says I don't have a lot of grays.
You don't have a lot of grays.
Well,
I have a lot of gray.
Do you? You think you have more gray than me?
I do. At the top, right? And that's why I
Mine's
have to be
top too, and a little
that's
here.
Why I have to be blonde. But that's okay.
So I've been coloring my hair. I was blonder. Yes, I was blonder, and then now I do dark, and then just blonde highlights, ombre. But
it looks good. It looks good. But I also were you a blonde as a kid?
I had light brown hair.
Okay.
And then as I got older, it got darker. And then when I had kids, it got like it was weird. I have like curl like I didn't have before.
Yes.
Did you have more curl too after babies?
I had poker straight blonde hair when I was growing up. Poker straight blonde hair.
Poker straight is a word?
Poker straight. Like straight face.
Like a straight?
When you play poker.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Or like a straight.
Or that too. I don't know. I was always told
I had heard that before.
Poker straight.
Poker straight.
Hair.
Okay.
And then, ironically, after I had kids, it got this like wave.
Yeah.
Like if my hair air dries, It will be boom wavy.
Right. Same thing. I have the same thing.
But that's hormones, which is a whole nother topic.
Yeah, we don't have time to get into
that.
Not
on this day.
Okay, so we definitely both curl our hair and cover up our grays.
What else do you do for your hair?
A couple years ago, got extensions.
Look at those lovely
And just
locks.
recently got a new set, so it's longer. So my hair is like normally up to here.
Yes.
And this gives my hair a fuller look and makes it longer. And I absolutely love it.
You do love them.
I do.
You do. You do love them.
I do. Oh, not everybody has good experience with extensions, though.
Well, aren't there different types?
Yes. But even like the kind I have, people don't like the move up, or they don't like, and I was just like, yeah, I love that.
What kind of what's the maintenance schedule on that?
So I color my hair with Irene. I color my hair about every 6 weeks to get rid of the grays. I move my extensions up about every 5 weeks.
Okay.
But you just take them out and then you restick them and you stick them back in. Somebody else has to do it.
Right. Right.
So
you kind of help the process a little bit.
I do, because I've got a pretty good setup the way I do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I have chosen to not do extensions just because I personally feel that they would be bothersome. But that's me, But to be fair, I probably should try them just to like.
Well, do you want long locks?
I don't. I do. Like, I don't know if I want them as long as you, but that's all right.
Well, summer's coming, babe.
It is. But I do. I get highlights every 10 weeks. I've noticed
that is crazy. You wait 10 weeks.
10 weeks. Well, it's kind of expensive.
It is expensive.
But yeah, I mean, I wish I didn't have to, but who knows? Maybe someday I'll go.
10 weeks, I think, is
not anytime soon.
10 weeks, I think, is a long time in between. I mean,
yeah, well,
that's good. I mean, that's good that you can last that long. I see them coming out. I'm like, I have to get in to get them covered up.
Yeah.
I get like
I
weirded
actually think
out.
it's more acceptable now to have like a little bit of your root showing. Like
Yeah.
I've noticed that. So it's not
like
as
in our last podcast.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. We also do plenty of things to our face.
Yes.
That we have
Sticking on
chosen.
the beauty topic. Yes.
Yes.
Right. I mean, confessions.
So
It's
not I don't hide it.
Oh, well, what do you do?
I do Botox here, and here, and now recently here. That's a whole nother topic. And I've done a little bit of filler. We actually go to the same person for Botox.
We do. We love her.
We do, and she's not a big fan of filler.
No, but she also is very good with Botox. I feel, and I do Botox as well. And I have probably starting in my mid 40s. So probably the last 10 years, I think I've been doing that. I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is, but it's natural, right? I feel like we still have some movement, right? Can you see movement?
I'm trying to move my eyebrows.
I know, but it yes, it's not, it's not that there's no movement or what have you, but it's just it's a slow roll aging process. Right.
I couldn't bring myself to do like a surgical procedure, but Botox to me seems so minimal because it's just a little tiny needle. It's not that often. And the result for me is like I can still move it. I feel like I, look my age, but I can still move my face.
Yes.
It just like irons out a little bit of the wrinkles.
It does. And I will say I've also done filler. I have a fantastic dermatologist that I have been seeing for years. She's amazing. And again, she's the less is more type person. So, yeah, and it makes me feel good.
Yeah, it makes me feel good.
And you know what? I have I have a job, I work, I save my money, and that's what I spend it on.
It's fair. So. It's fair. This next thing I think we're a little different on.
What's that?
Our skincare routine.
Do
you
have one?
People that know me are like, she doesn't wash her face. I've gotten a lot better in the last year and a half. Not that long, honestly.
Well, you've been very blessed with good skin.
Yeah, it's true. Genetics is a very important part of the good skin I have. My grandmother had beautiful skin, and she lived to 103. My girls have real nice skin too, but I didn't always treat my skin very well. I was out in the sun.
You do like your sun.
I do like my sun. So not so much in the sunscreen era.
Yeah.
Also, I would just go to bed, without washing my face.
Oh, I cringe.
You're cringing. I know. I have no problem doing that. I'm better, but anyway. So what do you do that, what are your musts with skincare?
Well, definitely washing the face.
Do you wash it in the morning and in the morning and at night, or how dirty could it get in the morning if you just washed it at night?
Well, because you've applied your vitamin C serum, your retinol, and then moisturizer.
But it all soaks in. Do you have to wash it off the next morning?
I don't necessarily wash it off the next morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you rinse your face?
No, I don't even do that.
Oh, you don't rinse
Not in the morning.
Oh, you only wash at night?
I say, okay, let's be clear. In the morning before I go work out with you, I don't do that. Okay. When I take a shower, I wash my face and then reapply my moisturizer and sunscreen and all that good stuff.
Okay. That's good. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to do better with my skincare.
Well, what have you been doing? And what do you think you need to then get better
ever
at?
Since we've been hanging with Miss R, who does our Botox.
Right.
And if she would want us to put her name out there, we totally would. Because she's
100%.
She's so good.
She's great.
It's not her permission yet. So she's told me some things I should do. So yeah, I think that retinol thing and that vitamin thing I get from her, I do that. And then I put a moisturizer, which she gave me she told me an over-counter one. Yeah,
which is great. Not
it doesn't have to be expensive.
Has to be expensive, right? Or from France or Italy or wherever. Yeah. You know
what she did tell me I could do sometimes is put Aquaphor over my whole face.
Aquaphor is good.
Can you? I
It's really good
never
for
would
your
have done that before.
hands.
It is very good.
My
for your hands.
youngest son has very dry skin, and he uses Aquaphor.
Okay.
So,
well, she said like 2 times a week instead of like your night moisturizer.
Yeah.
You can just put it all on. And I've told people that, and they go, "What? Like Vaseline on your face?" But
no, it's not Vaseline.
Well, it's close.
But it's thick like it. The consistency.
Yeah. So, all right, I need to do better at that, but I think we both now, for me, I'll say now realize, but you've always realized, I'm sure, the different steps you need, the different products or different things you need to put on your face, and it doesn't necessarily matter the product. It doesn't have to be expensive.
Right. And I would say the biggest thing is sunscreen. Sunscreen. The sun, as much as we love it and need it in our lives, right? It's great for vitamin D and makes us feel good. For our skin, it's no bueno. It's really not good.
It's no good.
It's not.
It's not good.
So love it. I know, but just put some sunscreen on. It's
maybe
just a little
maybe
bit.
when I'm
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Recently, my daughter got certified in ombre eyebrows or ombre brows, ombre eyebrows. I don't know, but it's
only
almost
one
like
brow.
one brows. It's like tattooing eyebrows on you, and the reason I was initially interested is because I was putting powder on to make them darker, because I was always told, and which I believe is true, if you look at people, you can tell someone's age. Like the thinner their eyebrows are, the older someone looks. If they have like a thick, healthy, dark eyebrow, it makes them appear younger. So I did do that last year with Emily, and then she touched it up. And then just recently she did a brow lamination and a brow tint. Now that doesn't last as long.
Yes.
So she's got her own business where she does that now too. But my eyebrows, I think, also add to like my face looking younger.
Yes. And they look amazing. And, for many of us Gen Xers back in the 90s, we were plucking the heck out of our eyebrows, because that was, who said that was looking good? Like,
I was just talking to Teresa about this yesterday. Yes.
I think that was a detriment to whoever that was, to all of us that were in our 20s doing that. Because now we're getting ombre brows and
see, is it
really
lamination? That you think it's over plucking that makes them not grow back?
I do.
You don't think you just lose hair?
Oh, I don't. I do agree with that
because my dad doesn't have any. He's never plucked his eyebrows.
I do think the older you get, but I don't think that it helped that in our 20s that we were plucking the heck out of our eyebrows. That's all I'm saying.
There's got to be some correlation. Right? Somebody out there knows the answer, but I think it's got to be true.
Because there's growth serum. I mean, think about it. Even like men and women, for that matter, that are balding, with their hair on top of their head, right? There's serums and stuff like that to help create that hair follicle growth.
Yes, but they weren't plucking.
No, I understand that. But
I wonder about that plucking thing. I do. And we probably, because I remember putting stuff on my eyebrows to help them grow. Now we just color them in.
Yeah. And I
do
eyelashes the ombre as well, yes.
Did you ever do that to make your eyelashes grow?
I use serum on my eyelashes.
Well, you still do?
I still do. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should do that.
Yeah. Did you know your eyelashes grow cyclically, right? So
what?
You'll lose. I think I don't know if it's 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, because
like in a cycle.
Yes. Okay. So they'll be thicker at certain times and thinner at certain times because they recycle. Like your lashes are always, like you might have little baby ones coming out. And then you'll have some longer ones. Yeah. And then in a period of time, they're all going to be like
nice.
Same, and then some will fall out, and then you'll get.
Do you curl your eyelashes?
I do not.
I don't.
Do you?
No. I just saw my eye curler though.
Do our friends?
I think you're supposed to.
I feel like I remember my mom and like my mom's friends and aunties curling their eyelashes, but I never got into it.
Okay. I don't know. I think you're supposed to make them look bigger.
Right. Swoop. Like Rudolph's little girlfriend.
Oh yeah. What was her name?
Oh shoot.
Oh, she was so cute. That's what Matt used to call you. Remember when you had those lashes?
It Felicia? Felice?
Oh my gosh. Okay, we
I know.
have to Google it.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh, totally. I remember this. Okay. So yes, definitely we do hair. We do things to our hair. We definitely do face, skincare. Drinking water, I have always thought it is so good for your skin, and I think it's a lot of reason why I drink a lot of water.
You do. I mean, clearly we drink bubbles too, but
Yeah,
but not like
this is not an everyday.
This
thing.
is not an everyday thing.
No.
And I was not a good water drinker until about 2 years ago. I became a very avid water drinker due to some health issues, and
I'm so proud of you.
I can't live without it. Like, but I do have to have like lemon and lime in my water.
Really?
I do. I can't just do like plain water, but that's okay. A little bit of lemon.
Do you do a lemon? Do you do a juice or do you do the actual fruit?
I do the actual fruit.
See, then the seeds are goofy.
But I have like a shout out to Yeti. I have a Yeti water bottle.
When Yeti wants to be our sponsor.
I mean, yeah. Well, that's also another story. But yes. So I have to drink. I have a certain water bottle that I need to drink out of, and it has to have a certain amount of ice, and it has to have a certain amount of lemons and limes.
Okay.
How about you? Do you just drink it straight up?
I do. I usually put, if it's in my water bottle, I will add lemon juice. Oh. I used to do lemons, but the seeds and the pulp, and why not just 100% lemon juice? Just whoosh, whoosh.
You could.
But if I'm out, like I was out last night, I'll have like a tequila and then I'll have a glass of water. So that's got nothing in it. But I will love to chug that water. I think it's so good for you.
It is good for you. It is good. Water's good. I mean, it's like our skin, which is, your skin needs it.
Your skin does need it. And then also we do work out every day. I think that's part of what I think helps us look a little bit younger than we are.
Right. And there's a whole nother thing on fitness, right? But I do think that like just your look, your aura, your vibe makes you feel better, right? When you work out, you get the blood flowing.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's good for your skin. It's good for your body. It's good for you to know you can do a burpee, put your hands on the floor, get up. Like I know people that have a hard time getting down to the floor, like getting back up.
Yeah.
And they're not even that much older than
Maybe we should do like a push-up challenge someday.
A push-up challenge?
Not like challenge between you and me, but like how many?
Because I was up for the challenge.
I mean, well, you're my trainer, so I would hope you could beat me.
Yes, we are going to talk more separately, I think, about fitness. But I think that's a really important thing is getting your blood flowing. I always say when it comes to fitness that the most important muscle you're working is your heart.
Oh.
And yes.
We love our hearts.
Oh, we love our hearts.
Right.
Yeah. So I think I think those are all of our, secrets that we've been not really holding in. But
well, there could be other secrets as well. But I would say
to our youthful quest.
Right.
Actually, I don't want to look like a 20-year-old.
Well,
I just don't want to look my age.
Aging is inevitable, right?
Yes,
and
for sure.
It's again, I think we've said there's an alternative, right? So let's embrace it and do the things that like aren't necessarily like over the top, right? But it's interesting. I feel like if you look at what our grandmothers were and how they looked when they were our age or even younger, they look so much older. I just feel that I don't know, like you got to be a certain age and this is how you're supposed to look. And I feel like Gen Xers are like, screw that.
I feel like a lot of people, not older than us though, you don't see a lot of older people with long hair.
I think you do in Gen Xers, but
yes, in Gen Xers, but like older than us.
You were always told,
like grandmas had short hair
exactly,
then, right?
Yes, and they also went to the salon to get their once a week little hairdos.
Yeah,
right. Which I loved going with my grandma, but
I did it for my grandma actually.
Did
I
you?
washed and set her hair.
Oh, that's.
And then she'd sleep with those rollers overnight.
Yeah,
and then take them out herself for church. And I was like, how do you sleep with those rollers in it? They were hard.
They were hard, like Mrs. Roper from Three's Company.
Mrs. Roper.
She slept in rollers.
Yes.
Or Alice from the Brady Bunch.
She slept in rollers
too? She slept in rollers too.
I think she was younger than that. She looked really old, but she
I think they made her look older.
Yeah, they made her look older.
For sure.
Probably with her rollers.
For sure.
Well, anyway, I do think that our energy and our vibe is a little bit younger because I think we're happy. And I have like I get into conversations with people about this. And I think, I'm happy. And I think that comes across as, not as aging.
Well, happy and just being grateful. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
gratitude is just so easy to just, I say easy, but once you are grateful and practice gratitude for what
Right.
you have every
Right.
day, then the happiness sets in and
It
you're not yearning for something that you don't have.
right. It is magical
Right?
to
It's
start giving.
magical.
Yeah, we should talk about gratitude in the whole
We
thing.
should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's time for us to wrap up now.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
To my bestie and all of her confessions about our beauty secrets, our
Cheers.
youthful quest.
Yes, which is never ending.
And we recommend doing what works for you. This is what works for us. It's similar. We have a lot of similarities, and then obviously some things I should be doing that Kimmy does.
Yeah.
But
we
I
would
think
also
it's important. Yeah, like do what you can. But if somebody does want any other information, like we would totally be open to that. About anything we do.
Or
We don't
share
keep
with us
secrets.
what you do.
Ooh,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot out there. I bet our friends have a lot of secrets too.
Ooh.
So
Okay. Well,
the more
cheers.
the merrier.
Cheers to spilling the secrets.
Cheers.
Cheers, bestie. Okay, Rudolph's
Oh
girlfriend today.
no.
Clarice.
Secret.
Like in the
Only
Lord, one must achieve vanity. Too much love for things to make me lose my sanity.